What's good, YouTube? It's Philosojoey. Today I'm gonna be playing for you guys Parkour Village. So, I'll go ahead and say the reason this is called Parkour Village, or at least why I'm assuming it's called that, is because it is actually set up in a pretty unique location. If you guys are familiar with where the cult excuse me, if you guys are familiar with where the cult hangs out in GTA 5, that is where we are located. So it's up here, like right down a little bit further from Mount Gilead, but yeah. So I played this quite a few times earlier today, and every single time I was about to complete it, I actually almost ran out of time. So I set the time limit to 15 minutes this time around, but yeah. So as you guys will see, the first thing right here, it's important that you like run instead of jumping right there, because if you try to jump, you won't make it. It's this weird like glitch thing. I don't know. But that being the case, this is actually just so you guys are aware, it may happen to me. Alright, fuck. That was just my mistake. I got a little bit distracted. But this parkour is just weird because there's so many glitches. Like, I'm not sure what's going on with it. Like, I really do have like this theory that, I mean, it's not really based on anything other than like my own personal experiences with the game. But I feel like there's like certain things that happen whenever you put certain objects together when you're creating a deathmatch that causes the game to like glitch out. And this deathmatch, or this parkour, is full of them. For example, that little thing that I did right there, instead of jumping where I like ran and it like launched me across the platform, that really shouldn't happen, but for some reason it does. I don't really know what the cause of it is, but that's just what happens. Another thing is, if you guys will see up here ahead, you see how that guy fell off right there? I'm really kind of happy that happened so I could prove my point. It's this weird thing that if you land on there at a certain spot, your character will fall, even though you have enough of like an area to land on. That's kind of why like I jumped to the left right there, because I've played this enough times now that I know that if you jump in the middle, you'll fall like that guy did in front of me. It's really unfortunate because like it looks like you have enough of a platform to land on that shouldn't be an issue, but GTA logic, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, as I said, I played this earlier. I want to say I played it 3 times. Pretty sure it was 3 times. It's either 2 or 3 times. I'm pretty sure that it was 3. But like I said, I kept getting close to the end, and every single time I'd get like almost done, like almost complete it, the fucking time would run out. So it's one of those rare instances I decided to actually set the time limit for 15 minutes instead of 10, just because like I figure I could probably still get it done in a reasonable amount of time. But yeah. My favorite part is, and I don't mean it's actually my favorite part, it's actually really fucking frustrating, but is this part up here where you have like the upside down train cars or dumpsters, I think. Maybe they're dumpsters, I don't know. Whatever it is that's upside down, you guys will see here in a second. There's the little things that if you land on them in a certain spot, you'll like glitch out, and it's like, it's really frustrating because you can like, your character will like disappear if you land in the wrong spot, so. Yep. So yeah, I kept fighting with this earlier. You guys are probably about to see it glitch out. I was just trying to like, yeah, it's glitching out fucking hard right now. Yeah, it just does so many weird things. Like I hate these things. They're really really frustrating to try to like do a parkour on, because you don't really know like if your character's gonna like disappear. I've had instances where when or playing a parkour that had these in them, like my character would land in it and then like the game would glitch out like it did a second ago, but I would like spawn somewhere else instead of like being in the upside down dumpster or whatever the fuck it is. Oh my gosh. And you have to be like careful. If you go too far to the left or the right off these little railings, you'll like you'll like drop down and like disappear and stuff. It's fucking frustrating. But yeah, that was, as I said, I just have this theory that, you know, certain objects are placed together in a certain way, it just causes the game to be glitchy. So this is a part I'm like fucking terrified of, because I really don't want my dude to like step over. And yeah, okay. With benches, you have to be like so careful that your character doesn't like step over it and like step off, you know, into the abyss and fall, you know, however many feet to their death. Why the hell do I have bull shark testosterone? That don't make any sense. Oh my gosh. There's so many benches in this parkour. It's really kind of strange because I don't I don't like playing parkours that have a lot of benches in them because I think they're the glitchiest item on GTA for parkour anyways. But this one's just too cool. Like, I had to give it a shot. Oh god. He's not climbing up. That makes sense. Had no problem with him climbing up on this earlier. There we go. Glitchy game. Glitch Theft Auto. There we go. The proper acronym for GTA. It just stands for glitch. But yeah, this is pretty cool right here. I thought this was nice. Like it's like a fucking staircase of benches. It's like, why have just one glitchy item when you can have a fucking staircase of them, right? I hate these fucking electrical parts. I'm really pretty stoked though that they put the gun right there, just because it does give you a way to kind of like aim where your character is going. And then this right here, oh my fucking god, this was so frustrating because like as I said, you guys can see how close I am to the end of it. Imagine having like a minute left of like, you know, the time or whatever before the time expires, and you're having to like fucking run through this and stuff. And this is like, it just eats up so much time doing this. It's annoying. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna take this kind of slow because, you know, I do have the time available to me now to actually kind of take my time rather than having to rush through it. It seems like I said, every time I played this before, the 2 or 3 times I played it earlier today, I was like having to like run through these parts and stuff, which is like not really too crazy considering this is some pretty easy stuff, but some of the stuff is easy to fall on. I'm trying to get my dude. This fucking angle is like annoying. Alright, so we have reached let's be careful with that. Let's not be doing crazy stuff. This was the area that this is the farthest I got to. And I'm going to go into stealth mode so I can maybe like inch close enough that he'll actually climb up onto that. Still not quite close enough. This is, oh my gosh, this is nerve-wracking. Like, look at how close my dude is to that. There we go. Jesus. Alright, so we're gonna try to jump down to that. Is that, oh, don't you dare. Don't you fall down in there. I don't know what's below it. It could be Glitch City. What the fuck is this? Seriously? That's, oh my god. Why would they do that? So that means I have to jump from this. That's fucking retarded. Oh, and he still made it. He still made it. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to finally have made this parkour in the time limit. It's ridiculous. I cannot believe it took me that long. But you guys can see what I'm saying. Like this, I set this for 15 minutes, and I went through the whole entire thing, and we've got like 7 minutes and 15 seconds. That means it took me like the equivalent of about 7 minutes and 45 seconds, something like that. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy to have to spend that much on a parkour, and not only that, you know, to get it essentially first try. I mean, I did die the first time around or whatever, but I mean, still, it's craziness. But yeah, I would highly recommend this parkour if you are a fan of parkours that are glitchy and will cause you to fall on random stupid shit. No, it's a challenging parkour. So like if you are interested in something that's going to be challenging, kind of hard, kind of unique. I mean, obviously you get this really cool looking staircase right there. I think that's so cool. Why doesn't somebody make like a BMX parkour using like awesome like inventions? I was gonna say innovations, but innovations, whatever you want to call it, with stuff like that. It's awesome. And you got like this nice little arrow so that if you're somehow so fucking stupid you can't figure out where to start, you got this nice neon yellow arrow to tell you where to go. Nice. But yeah, I think I am actually gonna go ahead and end this video right here. I would go ahead and kill those other guys, but I'm pretty sure they're all subscribers and they've all been super chill. I don't see any deaths on my team or my opponent's team, so that means everybody's been cool and they haven't been like fighting each other. But that being the case, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was not too much of me rambling, because you know, I'm a little frustrated with this parkour because of how many times it took me to actually finally get it. But you know, I'm excited to finally have gotten it, and hopefully you guys are just as excited to have watched this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.